تموج الطهايا بجيد السماء كيقظ بهي كثير النقاء، فأنتم أضأتم لنا الملتقى، فيا غيم جد وانتفض بالأطى، فيا غيم جد وانتفض بالأطى. رباط الأخوات طوق النجاة، لأجل الإله نزيد انتماء، ونحيا بوصل كبلورة تشع انتظاما بها كبرياء. إذا ما كسانا ضياء بصبح قطعنا بطورا نتيه صفا، ويركض منا جميل الأماني، ويقفو بعيدا جوار السماء، ويقفو بعيدا جوار السماء. تموج الطهايا بجيد السماء كيقظ بهي كثير النقاء، فأنتم أضأتم لنا الملتقى، فيا غيم جد وانتفض بالأطى، فيا غيم جد وانتفض بالأطى. فيا صحبتي واللقاء نشيدي، فالشد الوثاق لنحيا الرخاء، وكونوا على العهد نجني ثمارا، ونقرف من نبعنا بارتواء. قلوب كنقش الغيوم تنامت، وفي إثرها الغيث يمي صغار، فيا رب بارك لغاتنا، وزد حين نرسو بشد الوفاء. تموج الطهايا بجيد السماء كيقظ بهي كثير النقاء، فأنتم أضأتم لنا الملتقى، فيا غيم جد وانتفض بالأطى، فيا غيم جد وانتفض بالأطى.
Good evening, Wandering Beekeeper here. Welcome. We'll give that just a moment. There we go. Alrighty. And we move on to the game content that those of you who are still with me are hopefully here for. I hope you've had a splendid weekend. It's been a little slow here this weekend. Haven't gotten as much done as I'd hoped, but well, I've had some executive function issues and burnout, and then there was this new Minecraft mod pack, and so I did get the mopping done and got the chickens watered, but I also in my Minecraft world, I built a diesel generator powered by biofuel. So that'll be in my next stream. You may have noticed this is stream number 97, numbering did a bit of a Gregorian correction in order to count in the Minecraft streams I've been doing and get them merged into the sequence. If everything goes as planned, and inshallah, and the creek don't rise, Minecraft stream on June 1st, 8 a.m. UTC -6, will be my 100th stream on Twitch. And that's going to be a thing. Hello, Willow Mist. And those mod packs tend to consume, the hyper focus. And of course, I'm playing through from raw materials. It started as a survival world, but there comes a point where I just don't have time to do all the damn foraging. Although I'm not having to do as much because the moon and Mars are loaded with iron, and that's helped. But we're not here to talk about Minecraft. We're here to talk about the Pachans. And the fact that Altib is now living in a union with Garak, the thinker who spent like two years staring at the river and then invented irrigation. I mean, when my partner comes through, he really comes through. Wow. Tomato mead, which is one of his all-time favorites. Wakey wakey. I'm just gonna hold on to that. I got animals I gotta go tend. I'll catch him later. Let us see how we are doing. You are, oh damn it, you're you're a male, but you're a Gen 4. I'm gonna keep you for right now. Trying to breed up, and of course you only really need one male of each generation, as long as they throw females. I see we have someone joining. I am sorry, I'm a little busy. There's an icon there. Oh! Would that be Wing Princess Soleil? Because that looks like Wing Princess work being done. Oh, stop that. Damn it. Went and cut down a damn eggplant. Alice! Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm a little focused on, I was trying to focus on the eggplants, and that didn't work either. Wow, it's being one of those, yeah. When is it not being one of those? Oh, damn it, I didn't pet the chickens. Let's see. I want to hold on to the bronze stuff and drop everything else. I've got all the... There we go. It gets a couple of chickens petted. It is that... Oh, good gosh, I'm fully loaded before I even got back to the field. Wow. It is that season. I really wish I could figure out how to do the swappable tool belt hotbar expansion, whatever the hell it is. There's got to be something I can do about that. That is a date and a wild coconut and a wild alma. They're going Oh, that's right. That needs to go in. Do I have? I have some really high quality stuff. Oh, am I keeping? I was keeping the. Damn it! I'm keeping the triangles, not the coins. Okay, I've got the wrong eggplant. Well, you know, story of my life. There we go. Get the correct one for the keeper. Keeper? I hardly know her. Okay. Move on. You got the wrong eggplant. That's what she said. Yeah, I gotta get a quote bot. Willow sent me the link for Firebot, and I had an executive function meltdown when I tried to read the instructions. I've been totally unable to install anything lately. I've got network stuff waiting to be done in the house. I've got code I need to be doing stuff with, and I have had just an executive function meltdown. Of course, you know, there's been some life events. You know, little things like having to go get pieces of my face cut off. Chicken, come on, let me through. Alright, I need to hit the irrigation pump and at least get that done. Hui. Finally have quote bot. I never say anything quotable. Oh, you will, wouldn't you least expect it? Yeah. You're using Streamlabs, but as I recall, Streamlabs is Windows only, and I'm on Linux. You know, they're kind of, well, I've made my opinion on that sort of thing. Let's see, I've gotten more talkative with Bloodstain, so there's that. Nah, the dashboard is all web-based, but again, I don't recommend it. It's... I've just got to get myself together a little bit. We're having an extremely hard time right now. The Nazis managed to take one more hard swipe at us, and we're going to be having a hard time for the next about 4 to 5 months. And then we can really start maybe some recovery, but it's going to take, it's going to be hard getting there. I've been writing some back-end server API stuff for my Firebot. They removed the ability to export quotes and have Pepe's on their subscribe for Prime ad. Oh, Lord. I mean... Pepe's is enough to be a big fucking red flag, you know, just on its own. Okay, check that out, check that in, there we go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, let's make sure that I've overtly said that there is an adult content warning on this stream. that I cuss, and make dick jokes and weed references and, you know, whatever else. I'm an old hippie and I don't give a fuck anymore. Let's see, the tone deaf or a dog whistle there is, let her rip. Yeah, well. Alright, let's see. I have currently got eggplant selected, which is not what I want to be planting right now. I want to be planting butternut squash. No, I don't need to talk to the chicken. Come on. I need to get some seed into the soil here. Let me get my job done. There we are. Oop, ran out of seed. Alright, Amaranth keeps producing millet. It's late in the season to do anything that's gonna... Let's get this teff in. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. No, it snuck up on me. 5 p.m. and I'm still working on getting the harvest in. I've had days like this in real life. Whee. Oh. I remember one year when I was a kid. I must have been 12, 13-ish. We put in a big plot down on the Lancasters' property, down on the banks of the Ohio River. The lower level of that property was below the flood line, and so got inundated every spring. And we planted green beans, and they were doing pretty well, and then we couldn't get down there for nearly a week. And we came back with 2 grocery bags full of green beans, and we're up until like 2 in the morning canning the damn things. Oh lordy, it was a thing. Oh, let's see, what have I got here? Oh, I gotta go back up this way. Let's go with this stuff here. Alright. Oh, good grief, I'm out of space already. I haven't gotten the other field watered. It's none of it up in them sacraments. We shall noch einmal. Oh, damn it. And I still got loose veg. Holy carp. Dang it. I only got two slots here available. It's 8 o'clock. I was really hoping to be able to hand this tomato mead to my sweetie, and I still gotta go water the damn field. Whew. Think I may have gotten a little overly enthusiastic with the planting. I gotta learn how to manage all this. This is... I need to not have this manual field, which I will not have at the end of this season. You know, this is the last growing season for this field being manually watered. So that'll at least take care of that. I have to be hustling around with a bucket. Hey, it is almost 10 o'clock. Let's go in the house. Okay, and I need to swap that and add that and add that. Eric, no here yet. Cool, I got pickles to take to the bin, along with these chili peppers. And I never even looked at the incoming messages. Something's missing, like, Garrick. Oh, I'm crashing. He's got something going, I'm sure. Okay, 2,000 points. Oh. Oh my goodness. Get this summer closed. Oh, hey! Alright, the ibex breeding program continues. Have a new ibex. Well, Garrick's back. Wherever he was. Let's see. Oh boy. And Ada sent me a geode. Thank you, Ada. You're absolutely darling, and I need another rock looking. Okay. What do we got here? This is a Gen 4M. This is a female. This is a Gen 5 female. Rename. Gen 5 F01. Accept. Gen 4 MO1. Gen 4 MO2. Good guides, and your Gen 4 MOX. Release. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Oops. Gen 3 F01 I need to keep. And also need to... Whoops. Damn it. Walked away from me. Where'd you go, you bugger? There we are. Of course I have to turn off 3 of the other options before I get to the one that needs milking. Okay. Monaco. Deal with Guanaco later. Fed the chickens. Collect eggs. Yep. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna drop some stuff in the bin. Sorry, Ada, but I don't need another shiny rock. Okay. In there. In there. No egg in there. Why no egg in there? There you go. Odds I've got. Okay, because I'm only keeping the high quality. Fine. I'm okay with this. Let's go hit the manual field next. You might. Oh. Dang it. Okay, I need to go dump that tomato and then go to the hut and unload stuff. Come down here, see who I see around. Okay, cool. Go, I got mushrooms to harvest. Okay, that's a high quality. That one needs to be deposit. Mushroom also gets deposit, and I need. No, I need. Alright, I need to find Dig Rourke. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. I'll load up on those. And I'll just take all of these. And load up on these. And take all of that because I want to get more teff in. I need to master that crop fairly quickly if I can. So let's make teff my default right now. Go huck stuff in the bin. Millet. Okay. Let's get that dealt with. Let's see, 215. I need to go down and do the irrigated field. Where's my millet? There's my millet. Trade that. Hey, Slocks. How you doing? Ookity dokity, we got stuff down here that needs to be, gotta be seeded here. Alright, that was all the teff he had. I'm gonna go with butternut squash from here because that'll roll over into the next season and be a big cash crop at some point. Our millet knowledge has gone up. This is good news. Alright, before I go near those eggplants, I need to go get rid of all this grain. How did the writing go? Hopefully more successful than mine. I stared at bread spotting for a little while. Goat. Good, Sislocks. Hey. Cool. Cool. I think I've just hit some sort of point of burnout and have no idea what to do from here. I don't know. Having a hell of a time getting anything done. Alright. I need to switch over here and I need hardwood. I'm trying this canned screwdriver and it's really good. Yeah. Middle one went out today and met the guy. So the household got a resupply. Test driving that right now and finding it very agreeable. Um, that's, oops, nope. Oh, hey, Took. Don't run off. I gotta talk to you. I disagree. I mean, seriously, but you know. Oh, already done. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Let's see. I don't know. Alright, let's see. I have no pickles going. Shit, I've been so damn busy. On a suggestion from N3B's boyfriend, I am trying Hypnospace Outlaw. That sounds... Is that a video game or is that a strain? Oh, lordy. Video game. There he is. Hope I didn't wake you last night. I watched the stars from our roof. It was even more incredible than I thought. Oh, we're fine, sweetie. Have a tomato mead. I'm gonna go do a little work here. Oh, I got herb cheeses. Make bad wine. Wild pomegranate wine. It cannot be all that great. Domesticated pomegranate? Yeah, I could make a really nice wine out of that. Wild pomegranate? I think there might be issues with the tannin content. I've got 2 milks, they're just not the same quality. Let's go on and get them into the cheese maker. I'll try not to be quite so obsessive about symmetry. Okay. It is 10 o'clock. I need to get these cheeses to the bin. Ooh, okay, and those were quality ones. They had a quality coin on them. I mean, it's bronze, but that's still gonna jack up the appreciation factor. Anything new going on here? I don't think so. I've just been replacing ingredients with higher quality stuff. Trying to get to... Oh, I have not baked bread. I thought about that just recently. I was thinking about that just recently. I used to do a Roman style whole wheat bread. It was like flour, olive oil, yeast, water, very simple, salt, and work it into as stiff a dough as you can manage, need it, and still knead it, and then form it into a sort of a boule and throw it on a baking sheet, brush it with olive oil, and top it with rosemary and salt before you bake it, and the smell in the house is heavenly. Unfortunately, our oven is borked at the moment, and we're waiting for the landlord to get the guy over here with the new element. The heating element on the electric stove snapped, as they will, you know, and then it arced and made a bit of a show. Oh, lordy. Let's go on and do a wheat bread. Okay. It is pan ordinaire. I'm hoping at some point to get some sort of quality recipe thing going on. I've not been able to do so yet. Okie dokie, we are progressing toward the meditation area with a prosperity of 418,000, and I brought in 2,600 points today. Let's see, various things. Yeah, that was bronze coin, ibex milk, herb cheese. Bumps those up to 864 for 2 of them. Nice. Raises the points. Alright, 24,000. Think I'm good for points here for a couple of things I need to do. Oh boy. Oh god, more potato salad. Mary! What is... I swear the Pachans are from fucking Ohio. Everybody keeps sending me goddamn potato salad. They're all goddamn Mormons. Ugh. What is it? What the? Potato salad. Oh my god. People. All right. Oh, I need to name these so that I know if one of them's which generation they are. Bugger. Okay. I forgot to name the chickens. Okay, this one is Kung Pao, and that one's General Cho. This one is a female Gen 1, so you are Gen 1-F-01 per pop. You are a root, and you're Gen 1. Gen 1-M-01. Accept. You are Gen 2 M01. Honey. Rename. Gen 1-F-02. Accept. Okay, I don't have a Gen 2 female yet. Let us see what we can do about that. Alright, let's go with FO2 and MO1 and do and go. Clickety pop. There we go. I have not checked the hay barn. 87. I gotta cut hay. Dropping eggplants all over the place, aren't I? Alright. And I got squashes ready to go. Oh god, I got squashes ready to go. Alright. Alright, let's go first back down here and have a quick walk through and make sure that I've picked up all the stuff I dropped. Then I can come down here and hit these strawberries. Strawberry knowledge is up to 4. Squash squish. I don't know. Alright, have I got everything from down this way? Think so. Nope. I got pineapples to harvest. Oi. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We're doing the squash thing here. Right. Pineapples. I got pineapples. And a couple of strawberries. Ookity dokity. Squash is what my oldest called squash for the first few years that she spoke. Drop the wild pineapple, keep the regular pineapple. I gotta get to the house. Okay, we gotta make some room here. Something gotta give. The wild dates can certainly give. I've got the domesticated variety now, and same with the olives. If I can, and I don't have any black olives in here yet. All right, off we go. Zoom. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Gotta go fast. Pardon me not maintaining a line of dialogue while I'm harvesting the veg. Sometimes I get lost in happy memories. One of the great joys of my life is bringing in a harvest and turning it into dinner. Alright, what else did I have? Oh yeah, I have squash. There we go. Believe spouse may be returning. I hear dog going yappity yappity. See what happens. Ugh. All right. Think I've got everything, all the chores done here. I'm gonna grab that wheat bread there and stash it. I'm gonna go out to the savannah and burn some serious stamina here, because I've got to bring in some plant fiber, like in really industrial quantities. I've got a lot more animals now. I'm not gonna pass this up. Bodo wants me to join her in the jungle. This is such an interesting place. Being here feels so meant to be. Do you think it is? Destiny, I mean. Within the context of the game, yes, I do. I think so too, but sometimes I'm not so sure. Growing up, the elders would say I was destined for great things. But it wasn't until I started traveling that I felt like I was actually doing anything great. When I returned home, my old clan would gather around the leader's fire to hear about my adventures. I'll never forget telling my clan about my first trip. I'd come across a Pacha tree growing out of some moss-covered ground when I heard someone yell, "You're making the dirt fall! Get down from there, Augie!" Get down from where? I took a few steps. Is this down? An angry face of a white-haired woman popped out from a hole in the ground. "Who are you?" After getting over our initial shock, I soon learned she was Pachin, and her clan built their houses by carving into the ground. Their stone-lined homes had a warm, earthy scent and a coziness not unlike our own. Her clan traveled between two trees, but she preferred to stay at the warmer location. One of her sons, Augie, would travel back occasionally to check on her. My clan was fascinated by their homes and hearing about an elder living alone, but that elder told me something I'd never forget. My clan worries, I tell them the spirits want me here and they leave me alone. Yeah. Was I doing the same thing? Saying the spirits lead me, but in reality I just randomly picked a direction. With my tracking skills, I was bound to find a clan sooner or later. Could it all be a coincidence? I think she was guided, but I don't think it matters. True. Questioning my choices won't get me any answers. Whatever it was that brought me here, I'm glad that it happened. I always thought I'd live out my days traveling, but here I am now. Living in one place and wanting nothing more than to kiss you. I will oblige. You mean a lot to me. Goodness, this fairy dragon. If it's destiny or luck, I'm glad we're here now. Looking at this amazing structure together. Do you think our clan will leave anything behind like this? I think our ideas, our buildings will pass, our way of life will pass, but the ideas will be reborn into the mainstream. If nothing else, other clans are going to look at what we're doing with irrigation and go, hey, they don't work nearly so hard, except that they're, running like mad just bringing in the harvest. It's a lot of high quality food coming in. We have done a lot, haven't we? Even my well idea has helped make things easier. Yes, it did. It was a foundational idea. We'll do great things here. I know it. Wow. Okay. Got a really nice scene with Voda there. She was originally a more transitory character and became a fan favorite. And with the last major release, they made her a romanceable character. Hold on a second here. Grab the wild olive because that'll get me closer to knowledge of my own olive trees. The more olives I harvest. Boom! Serious high protein bread there. I approve. I like throwing some oats and an egg into my bread dough. Give it some protein and some body. I am going to have to bake bread at some point. I keep talking about it at this point. Okay, seeds gathered. Yep. Dude, I keep trying to aim this way. There we go. Come on. Whew, 8 p.m. Okay. Let's get... I have a lot of plant fiber, yay! Now I gotta get it to the mill, to the water wheel. Excuse me. Hopefully I got the button hit on that. There we go. I will have hay bales in the morning. Whew. Oh. Uh-oh. Pomegranate toast. I think I've done pomegranate toast before. Yep. Okay. Got several things here I want to just go tuck into the contribution bin. Bunch of stuff here. That's getting to be a very full bin. I would pet the wolf, but the wolf is asleep and I don't want to wake the wolf up. Seems rude. This tree has grown up. Dang it, there we go. And as a result, I could not see that the wild pomegranate wine was ready, which needs to be put in the vinegar maker. We take another wild pomegranate juice and we go huck it into the ferment, into the brewer. Get that started. Good vinegar often comes from bad wine. Let's see. Any milk? Okay, I could take care of that. I need go ching. It's been put off for a little while because I've been so damn busy with the crops. Okay, rolling forward through summer. How do we do today? 33:45. Brilliant. At some point we'll get to the next season and I'll have time to breathe and think about spending some of these points. No, darn it. Okay, now I have a milk for the recipe. Oh, you need the thing. Go. Alright, that's still spinning. Oh yay. Something to drop in the contribution bin. More of Ron's corn beer or whatever the hell it is made this time. Wild corn beer. Think I'll pass on the wild corn beer. Can we have domesticated corn, Ron? Come on. Dropping strawberries. Okay, I gotta go back to the house before I go back and pick up the stuff I dropped. But, dude. Where's that one? This one. Milk and egg, go. That gets me flan. Ooh. Oh, I love a good flan. Molino has flan on the menu, and I'm always too full from dinner to order dessert. They also have warm churros with ice cream. And I'm like, at some point, you know, I gotta go there just for dessert. You know, that is a thought. Spouse has said on numerous occasions over the years that she likes going out for dessert, but has been a little bit baffled as to where to go around here. El Molino has all these wonderful things, and we keep forgetting that they do desserts. They're open fairly late. Not gonna happen tonight. Nothing else. We are slightly broker than dead. Yeah, it ain't good right now. And the other. Alright, I know I dropped some shit. There it is. Trying to remember where I dropped the stuff. Alright. I wonder if Crawl just gets bored and goes out and hammers on the post for lack of anything else to do, like in between projects. Oh, the vinegar is done. I need an eggplant. No. Okay, eggplant in the pickler. Sesame knowledge is up to 4. Brilliant. Alright, looks like we are... Well, here, let us switch to the tool. And... bugger, inventory full. Bets I dropped a tomato honey. Put that in. This. Back this way. There we are. There it is. Cheese. Oh no. Too much. Cheese. Herbs. Herb, something like that. It'll make them out in the wash. Alright, this tree is just in an incredibly bad place. Bow. I haven't had bow in so long. I used to live just a couple blocks away from a bow bakery called Chiquan. The family-run business, and they did their baking in the morning, and that's what they had for the day. And when they sold out, they closed. And if you wanted bow, you got there early. They did all sorts of stuff. They did steamed and baked, and just did all sorts of wonderful things. I was working a morning shift on Sundays at that point, and on Sundays I would take the L home because the bus that ran closer to the house didn't run on Sunday. And the L station was right across the street from Chiquan. And so I would go in and get a dozen of whatever they had available. Now, we had preferences, but you come in after 12 noon, you take whatever's available. There is a chain called Wow Bao. They are overpriced and not very good. I don't recommend them as your first experience. The place that I am remembering, it was in Chicago. It is probably still there. It's one of those businesses that's likely to be there for generations. It's in a kind of mixed Asian neighborhood, small area. There's some Korean places and some Chinese places and some Thai places, all kind of jumbled together within a couple of blocks. Chicago is sometimes like that. So yeah, I would come back from work on Sunday with a box of bao for the household, and that was always appreciated. They were also one of the cheap eateries for the neighborhood because you could get a chicken bao for, I think it was $1.25 or $1.50 at the time. It was cheap food. Get a couple of bao and a soda and have a really nice lunch for just a couple of bucks. Okay, I'm making a new thing. What am I making? I'm making pineapple chicken. That looked interesting. It was served in the pineapple. Okay. Alright, it is 10:35. I'm out of stamina. I've made a new dish. Yeah, I'm crashing for the night. Oh. Pardon me taking a moment for a few cheesy poofs. Okay, if you get into the neighborhood of Chiquan, there's a lot of really wonderful stuff in that area. Not too far away is Devon Market that bakes their own Balkan bread every day. There's Shan, which is a Pakistani cabbie dig that makes fresh samosas at 2 in the morning. Oh, there was an African cabbie dig. I don't know what nation they were. That neighborhood had folks from like 4 or 5 different African nations. I have no idea what the dish I had was even called, but it was really good. Could get there in 2 hours, 22 minutes. That whole area is just spectacular for cheap ethnic eating. Look for places with cabs. Look for the little hole-in-the-wall ethnic places. There's just some fantastic food in that neighborhood. I lived there for years. Oh, just fantastic stuff. Competition Day. The clan has left early for the festival. Join them at the beach before sunset. Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one. Might be worth a journey. Oh, it's make a day of it. Just, hit that neighborhood and make a day of it, if you can, if you've got the mobility. Okay, tomato meat. I need to drop that off. No. Yes, bud. Because, if you get into that area of Chicago, there's all sorts of fun stuff. And not just the eateries. Now, that's the Loyola area and uptown, and it just gets all sorts of fun. And you're not that far from a really nice park along the lake. There are many Chicago-style museums to visit. Oh yeah. Sometimes the small oddball museums are the most fun. The one in New York I did not make it to that I most regret missing was the Lock Museum. It's got a formal name, and I don't remember, but it's basically a museum dedicated to locks and lock picking, and it's just the sort of small oddball place that really appeals to me. I learned of it from a book called A Burglar's Guide to the City, which was a book written by an architect about how security is kind of a funny thing, and if you really want to secure your building, you gotta start thinking a little differently. If nothing else, remember that professional thieves don't screw around with doors and windows. That's where everybody tries to go in, and so that's where the security's always the highest, and so no, you don't screw with doors and windows. Find some other way in. Ventilation, you know, go through a wall if you have to. Walls are often less solid than people think. I've been to precisely one museum twice in Chicago. We went to a lot of places, but then we were homeschooling 3 kids. And yeah, that was when we started calling it van schooling, because we were never home. We were always in the van going somewhere. We went to the Museum of Science and Industry a couple of times, and that was when I was in high school, and it was a 5-hour drive. Oof. That's going to take some of the fun out of it. Although going to the Smithsonian, it was a pretty extensive drive when we lived in Richmond, in Virginia, but we still went to the Smithsonian a few times. We were not going to be that close. We were not going to be within day trip range and not go to the Smithsonian. Took us 2 trips just to get through the Air and Space Museum. And then we got to the Museum of American History, and there was the Woolworths counter in the right there in the front, and that started some conversations. But that started some conversations for a lot of people, not all of them necessarily ones they wanted to have. Now that I live closer, I really have no excuse. The field is just a fantastic place. There's the Art Institute. So much to do. I should start writing travel logs or something. I've been to so many places. Art Institute, where I've been. The Museum of Science and Industry, it was just fascinating to the entire group that went. We were homeschooling with a secular organization at the time and doing a lot of stuff in large groups. We would have a lot of kids of varying ages and parents going along, and it just got all sorts of interesting. Yes, it is the one with the mine shaft. It is also the one with the automated top factory that has the robotic toy factory where you can put in a message and get a packaged toy top with your message engraved on it. So we also went up to Wisconsin Dells on a number of occasions while we lived in Chicago. Wisconsin Dells has a reputation as a tourist trap. There was so much other stuff there. Dr. Evermore was in Baraboo, just down the road from Wisconsin Dells. Dr. Evermore created the world's largest scrap metal sculpture, the Forevertron. Okay, I need to stop and think a second. It's about the time that I think I should be going to cut fiber. What are we doing over here? 53, yay. Let's get that delivered to the hay barn and then see how our hay supply is doing. It's okay, it could be a lot better. Let's see about making it better. Did you get to visit Baraboo Candy? Gosh, I think we did once. We did, we originally went up there for Tommy Bartlett's Robot World, which sounds like a complete tourist trap, but was a really interesting practical physics museum and had a module of the Soviet space station. You know, there's always, they build two copies of space stations, and one goes up and one stays on the ground. So if they have a problem in orbit, they can try to reproduce that problem in the ground version and figure out how to what to tell the crew to do to fix it. Well, when Mir was decommissioned, Tommy Bartlett bought the ground version and put it in a museum, and we ended up doing a field trip to go see it. Taking a bunch of the kids. I was running a game called Blue Planet at the time, which is a hard science fiction role-playing game. I was running it for a bunch of 8 to 12-year-old kids and using it to teach science. Being kind of sneaky like that. Okay, I was gonna get a food. I got excited talking about stuff. Grab a focaccia. I have the main book for Blue Planet, I think. Oh, it's a fantastic one. The first edition, however, the combat system is completely unplayable. I will warn you. Second edition ditched the first edition combat system entirely and went to something that actually fits with the rest of the game mechanic. But it is a beautiful world and absolutely fascinating. And I ran this group of 8 to 12-year-old kids for several months, and then finally, one of the things we did as a tie-in was we did the trip to go see the Mir space station. Yeah, Blue Planet is really serious, hard sci-fi. The oceanographer in the crew who wrote it actually did their thesis work at Woods Hole. The person who wrote a bunch of the biological stuff for first edition was pre-med at the time. Either pre-med or med school, I forget. Yeah, but yeah, they're now an MD. So the science in the game is really serious. You know, it's stuff that people with experience in the field believed was possible. one of the moms took me aside after one session and was like, I don't know if I've ever seen a bunch of kids have that much fun pretending to go fishing. Early in the session, one of the characters had a hover bike that he'd built himself. And so it's a little janky and it's a little tricky. And one of the other kids, they wanted to try to ride it, made a complete hash of it, and ended up screwing up a barrel of fish that these fishermen were just unloading. And, it caused a problem. They managed to swing a deal where they could get out of trouble if they replaced these fishermen's catch. And so they made a deal with a dolphin and an orca to go out and do a seine net and split the catch 50-50 between the cetacea and the kids. They came back with a rowboat full of fish. It was a thing. Oh, come on. There we go. I feel like there's stuff I ought to be doing here these last few minutes of the game day. Yeah, Blue Planet has got a special place in my heart. The cover art for the first edition sold me on the book. Just right away. The cover art was brilliant. I flipped through it and ended up trading an unopened BattleTech box set with the cardboard minis, still in the shrink wrap, for the Blue Planet first edition manual. The guy at the game store was happy, and I was happy, and we both went on. And then I moved to another city and never went back, but that was another story. Okay. It is 10:50. I'm gonna go hit it for the bed here. Oh. Easy poop break. Excuse me. We got a new bird. If only. The Roo has very little interest in the hatching. Like none at all. Good grief, they're being more productive here. What are you doing here? Change shed? No, not this one. I don't want to put you in that one. Oh, shoot, I can't move you to the bird because I haven't had it expanded. Dang it. Okay, okay. My fault, my fault. Alright, alright. I gotta talk to Crawl. I gotta go talk to Crawl about getting his shed expanded. Come here, I gotta do the scritchy thing. Oh boy. I think I may have just dropped a thing. Hold on a minute here. And get rid of that. There we go. Oof. Yeah, this is still a small animal shed. I don't have room in here, and I don't have room in my inventory to pick up cool eggs. Hold on a second here. Talk with Crawl about getting the sheds expanded. Brub. That is, in fact, I'm going to talk with him. Is there anything I need from him? I could use the wild rice. I'm going to trade you that. Whole pile of the wild lentils. For 3 of the wild rice. There we go. It gets me some wild rice that can go into my pantry, which I can do a few things with. Crawl, I need a let's see. Nope, not this one. Not that one. This one. Flint and plant fiber. Okay, cool beans. I need more flint. Okay. I need more flint. Why is there a lone eggplant up here? The lone eggplant rides again. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesterveg. Eggplant. Oh lordy. I was growing eggplant one year. That was the year that Mal got to be such good friends with Josh. Josh was at the time something of a lump. His family wasn't big into social or mental development, and we're in kind of a rut as far as their diet went. Monday was pizza night, Tuesday was chicken night, Wednesday was fish night, or burger night or something like that. It was, and then he started hanging out with our kid, and his diet opened up. We introduced him to Indian food and to Italian food and beyond pizza and stuff, and he ended up going on to culinary school and moving into the city. It did. But one day, his mother came to pick him up, and I came out from back of the house, and I was carrying a pair of eggplants that I had just picked that I took in the house and turned into eggplant parmigiana for dinner. They were very tasty. She looked at these purple things in my hands. I was like, what are those? They're eggplants. It's a vegetable. What do you do with them? You eat them? I mean, come on. So a little while later, the company, Fire Mountain, the company that I used to buy a lot of my jewelry supplies from, they're a big home craft jewelry thing. They do all sorts of fun stuff for the semi-professional jeweler. They had in their clearance these tiny glass eggplants. So I bought some of them because, of course, why wouldn't I? And I made a pair of stainless steel earrings in round mail, look kind of like a Japanese lantern. And I put a little glass eggplant on the end of each one. And the next time Josh came over, I gave them to him and said, take these to your mother, and if she asks them what they are, tell her they're earrings and you wear them. Because that's just the sort of person I am, I like doing shit like that. Fortunately, she saw the humor in it, and she liked the earrings. So, worked out all around. The glass eggplant, I made several more pair of those earrings, the stainless steel with the glass eggplant, and they turned out to actually be a fairly popular seller. I moved several pair of them. At some point, I have to decide what I am going to do with the remains of my male inventory because I still have like a box of bracelets and a box of earrings and all this crap, and I just can't be arsed to try and fucking market it. And it's all, well, I won't say it's down to seeds and stems, but it's all the, a lot of it's, what's left is the less popular designs. Oh, shoot, I kept the damn wall F. Didn't do that. Speaking of curry. Okay. I got time to go fishing. Really seriously need to go to the beach. Fishing. $7:35. See what I can pick up real quick. Excuse me, sorry. Are you a Ghani? Dang it. Nope, that's an oyster. Interesting, I didn't know you could harpoon fish for oysters. You know, I always thought of them as something that you... Oh, shoot, I scared it. I always thought of an oyster as something you just sort of, you know, dug up. Well... Not seeing any cephalopods. This little slow mover, and it's a regular old fish. Like an antenna or something. Okay. Well, I was hoping... I need cephalopods for the, stuff I'm making. Trying to make. Crack seems like he would be a difficult one to romance. I hardly ever see him. There is the possibility that building a relationship with him might result in him showing up more often. What do we got? What do we got? Anything? I'm so anxious to get these last few dishes done, and some of them require stuff that I can't get until like next season. Eric's already in bed. I can't say as I blame him. After 11, let's go to bed. When I'm gonna have time to go get the flint I need, I have no idea. Oh, I missed competition day because of harvesting and stuff. I completely blew off competition day. Oh well. It's raining, which means I don't have to do watering. Only have to do harvest. Could maybe get to the caves and bust some flint. Yep. Yeah, you can. Like right now. I gotta clear inventory. Ow. Long day. Neck is starting to bother me. I don't have much cartilage left in my upper spine. Excuse me. You get old, the padding all starts to go, and then everything just grinds together, and that's part of why it hurts. can I get this done and still have time to go do the flint thing? Hope so. That one damn tomato. Screw that one damn tomato. One-ton tomato. I ate a one-ton tomato. You know, doing a joke that riffs off of Guantanamera is probably going to leave people just confused in this day and age. Zoom. What else goes summer into fall? Chilies. Garbanzos. Alright, we're gonna start planting garbanzos. That's a ongoing crop. Oh. Alright, I gotta go unload so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I only got 2 slots available. Okay, that should be the last of that. I've done the animals, I've done both fields. I need to swing by the house. Dropped the strawberry and the tomato. I've got a curry already in my inventory. I need to beat feet the caves. Fastest way to get there. Right here. I need to think about this for a minute. I'm after flint. I'm gonna try all's preamble. Early. Yeah, I see a crap ton of flint here. Good. This is brilliant. Dude, the bronze hammer makes really short work of these flint vehicles. Wow. Okay, that's 40 flint right there. Boom. Wow. Fantastic. Let's pop to the next room and see what's in here. More flint. Okay, and I had flint and I needed hardwood. Fertilizer. I think that is enough stuff. It's raining. Crawl is gonna be over at Ron's. Yeah. Yeah, I am still gonna talk with you about doing an upgrade. Chicken shed. Gosh dog it, I needed plant fiber. Thought I needed hardwood. Fine. There, we'll clear the hen yard. Now I have enough plant fiber to get this full shed built. Prowl. Do. Accept. There we go. Whew. A little behind on my talking to people. Also, I want to talk to this guy about some stuff here. What's he got? I know I can't plant some of this stuff, but I want to go on and have it for next year. I want to lay in the stock. Oh, ow! Ooh. Ah. Ah. Okie dokie. Can't go up much. I have a mug of tea I've been working on. That's a lapsang souchong. Got at a tea shop at a it was kind of a frou-frou place and a little bougie, kind of bougie, but they had a really nice lapsang souchong. I have a particular fondness for the smokiness of it. Which, actually I understand puts some people a little off of it. Oh, look who wandered in. Oops. There we go. That filed. We're still on the... Got it. He's still trying to figure out the hydrological cycle. Evaporation is the key. Spend more time in the kitchen. Learn about evaporation and condensation. Screw it, I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm kind of looking at how many I've got up to level 5 here. Okay, I got a bunch of fall crops I need to grow a lot of. There are achievements for getting plant knowledge up to various levels. I still got some stuff I got at level 1. Of course, I also still have cassava missing. I think it's a fall crop, I'm not totally sure. I think I've got enough eggplant. Oh, bother. Is that everything? I did pull the handle on the pump, right? I need to check the motor wheel anyway. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. That one kind of caught me off guard. Pineapple seed. Bingo. Excuse me. Okie dokie. Let us drop that off. drop off that and that. Let's see. How did I end up with a couple of extra strawberries? Dang it. Ugh. Boop. Okay. Alrighty. Haul this load back in. Okay. That has got that much more hay spinning. Zoom zoom. Oh. Ooh, ouch. Oh. Even with the ergonomic gaming chair, there's certain points where it's just, yeah. As Mick Jagger said, what a drag it is to get old. Go. Put cheeses to boost my rating there. Get me a little more woofy. I think it was Paolo Coelho, Bacigalupi, that did the story about the inevitable toxicity of a reputation economy. No new food to cook. Alrighty. It is that time. It is that time in a couple of different ways. Because we have reached the top of the hour. And it is 11 o'clock UTC -6. And it is time to wrap up here. Thank you for being with me, Freya Dragon. It's appreciated. As it says on the screen, your companionship has been appreciated. If you take a look at the top left of the screen, you'll see our streaming schedule for the truck community. There's stuff going on every night and a lot of days. Check it out. A lot of things happening. If you've enjoyed this particular episode and would like to see earlier episodes of Roots of Pacha or the Minecraft stuff that I alluded to earlier, my VODs are on YouTube. The URL is on the screen in the bottom right. I will be back this coming Saturday morning at 8 a.m. UTC -6, that's American Central Time, with Minecraft. And then Sunday night for more Roots of Pacha. We'll be rolling forward from summer into fall soon and getting rid of the manually watered field in the north area. That's going to be a thing. Go to irrigation entirely, and that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Until then, safe journey, space fans.